Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 best things that you can buy as a solo player in GTA Online. Buying these 5 things that I'm going to show you in this video will not only make you a better player, but make you millions of dollars in the long run. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that these are considered investments, so they're going to cost a little bit of upfront money. However, you guys will get the money back from these investments very quickly. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the list. Starting off at number 5, we have the nightclub. The nightclub has been one of the best investments that I've ever made in GTA Online, and that's no exaggeration. As you guys can see, I've made almost $120 million from this business, and that's basically all passively. And that's what makes the nightclub so good, is that you have very little maintenance to actually run it. As long as you have most of the businesses in the game, such as the Coke Lockup, the Crystal Lab, the Bunker, the Hangar, etc., you're going to be making millions of dollars from this business. And although you're going to need a lot of other businesses to run the nightclub to its full potential, it's still so much worth buying. Especially as a solo player, you're going to be making a lot of your money through passive income in GTA Online. Personally, for me, sometimes I have a lot of stuff going on throughout the day, and being able to just go AFK and still make millions of dollars is amazing. Not to mention that the in-wall safe for the nightclub will make you up to $250,000. And you can make this as quickly as 5 in-game days as long as your nightclub is at full popularity. So if you're keeping that popularity bar full, you're going to be making up to $50,000 every in-game day, which is 48 minutes. So if you guys don't have a nightclub yet, definitely pick one up. They were 30% off about 2 weeks ago, but yeah, if you don't have one yet, definitely get one. They're still 100% worth getting, even at full price. I'm going to be having a nightclub guide coming out at a later date on the channel, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. But that's enough for number 5, let's move in to number 4. And at number 4, we may have a controversial one here, but it's the CEO office. The CEO office is one of the most OG businesses that you can own in the game. It's also one of the most easiest and affordable ones to pick up early game, as it will only cost you around $1 million for your first office. With all that being said, the perceived value for the CEO office isn't really that big up front. However, once you guys get into the businesses that the CEO office allows you to run, it's definitely worth getting. The main 2 businesses that are going to make you a lot of money out of the CEO office is your vehicle warehouse and your special cargo warehouses. These 2 businesses really helped me out early game, especially the vehicle cargo warehouse. However, now that I'm kind of a more experienced player, the special cargo warehouse is definitely where it's at. Once I fill up 2 of my large warehouses, which is 222 crates, I make upwards of $4.4 million for every time I sell them. Considering that it barely takes about 2 hours to fill up one warehouse, that's about 4 hours of total in-game time of filling up my warehouses. Basically, I'm making $1.1 million every single hour. Not to mention that having the ability to register as a CEO for free is really awesome, and you need it for most of the other businesses in the game. So if you guys do not have a CEO office yet, definitely pick one up. The cheapest one is going to cost you $1 million, so it's very affordable. But that's enough about talking about number 4. Let's move in to number 3. And at number 3, we probably have the best business in GTA Online, the agency. The agency is one of the newer businesses in GTA Online, newer being a few years old. However, it is still one of the newer ones, and it is one of the best businesses in the game. With that being said, let me tell you guys why it's one of the best investments that you can make. Starting off with the wall safe, it's another wall safe that has a capacity of $250,000. Now, the daily income that the wall safe brings in is directly correlated with the amount of security contracts that you've done for the agency. And if you guys were wondering, the security contracts are going to be your next best way of making money with this business. The security contracts will pay you anywhere in between $30,000 to $60,000, and they're super easy and only take about 5 to 10 minutes to complete each one. Now, that being said, you are going to need to complete 200 of them to get the maximum daily income from your wall safe as possible. Now, 200 security contracts may seem like a lot. However, if you guys kind of break it down into small chunks and do them in between cooldowns for things, for example, I do them in between cooldowns sometimes for my special cargo warehouse missions, it's a really easy way to recoup the money that I just paid for the crates, as well as make some extra money on the side and continue to increase the daily income for that safe. Now, although the security contracts already seem like a great way to make money for this business, it's not even the pinnacle of what this business can do. The agency gives you access to the Dr. Dre VIP contract, which is going to net you $1 million every time you complete it. And the Dr. Dre VIP contract will usually take players between 1 hour and 1.5 hours to complete. If you get really good at it, it'll probably take you only around an hour. However, if you're just getting started, it'll probably take you about an hour and a half. Not to mention the payphone hits that you can call Franklin and get. Those will pay you about $50,000 as long as you do the bonus as well that's included in the mission. You'll get $50,000 every time you complete a payphone hit. So those are pretty much all the ways that you can make money through the agency. It's pretty insane. 4 money making methods for one business is absolutely absurd. So definitely pick an agency up when you can afford it. It's going to be a great investment in the long run, and that Dr. Dre VIP contract will make you $1 million every time you complete it. So that's enough for number 3. Let's move in to number 2, and probably arguably one of the best money making methods in GTA Online right now. And at number 2, we have the Kosatka submarine. If you guys didn't know, the Kosatka submarine gives you access to the Cayo Perico heist, which is probably one of the most profitable ways to make money in GTA Online. The Cayo Perico heist will pay you out anywhere in between $1 million to $1.5 million as a solo player. With that being said, it's definitely going to take a good upfront investment to even get the Kosatka in the first place, as it's going to cost you around $2.2 million. Not to mention that it's also worth getting the Sparrow that the Kosatka gives you access to, which is probably one of the best helicopters in the game. That's going to cost you an extra $1.8 million. Other than that, there's not really much else that the Kosatka gives you access to, and that's completely fine because having the Cayo Perico heist available when you get the Kosatka is definitely one of the best talking points about the Kosatka. In general, having the Cayo Perico heist available to do and available to make quick money, the heist will only take you about an hour, and like I said before, net you between $1 million and $1.5 million. Having that available to you is just awesome. So yeah guys, only about 45 minutes to an hour worth of work to make over $1 million is absolutely insane. So if you're a solo player, definitely pick up the Kosatka. The Cayo Perico heist is definitely one of the most solo friendly heists in the game, and like I said, it's the best paying heist in the game. Plus you get access to the Sparrow, which is the best helicopter in the game. You can spam missiles, it's fast. I don't know what to say about the Kosatka. It's amazing. Get one. It should be on the top of your list to get. Just get a Kosatka. So that's enough for number 2 guys. Let's move into the best investment that you can make as a solo player in GTA Online. I don't know if you guys guessed it or not, but it's definitely the Oppressor Mark II. The Oppressor Mark II is 100% the best investment that you can make as a solo player in GTA Online. This thing is the ultimate grind vehicle. However, like I said, all of these are going to be investments because the Oppressor Mark II comes in at a whopping $6 million with the trade price and $8 million without it. So yeah guys, it's definitely going to be an upfront investment to get the Oppressor Mark II. However, this should be on the top of your list of things to get because it makes your life so much easier. GTA Online was honestly changed forever when this was introduced, and for me as a solo player, it was definitely changed for the better. This thing has honestly made my life so much easier when I'm grinding in GTA Online. It's just the ultimate grind vehicle. It's so good. And yeah, if you guys don't have one, definitely pick one up. It's gonna be so well worth it, trust me. So that's gonna do it for the top 5 investments that you can make as a solo player in GTA Online. And I want to completely stress that these are investments, so they're not gonna be cheap up front. You're gonna have to put some money into them. However, they're definitely well worth the money that you're gonna have to pay for them. With that being said guys, definitely go out and look into these investments as a solo player. They're gonna help you greatly. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys got anything out of it, a like is always greatly appreciated. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for me. Peace out.